Hey there, welcome to some Hearts of Iron 4. Where we left off, we were just advancing into Poland. We've advanced a fair bit, and the stress of the war appears to be turning the local population to democracy. They are done with this communist regime. So, yeah, we'll probably end up switching very, very shortly. But first, I do want to go over my production here. I want more tanks. If this guy's there, but let's go for light tank level 2. 15. I want to have lots and lots of tanks, I do, but first we do need to keep up the supply, and these ones are going through relatively fast. And of course we need the planes as well. We need guns, we need a lot. We don't need so many of you, so we'll cut you back a little bit there. Get some more of these guys going. Excellent. Lots and lots of losses, but that is to be expected. Right, no. Can I actually switch you guys around? Yes, I can, of course. Lots and lots of losses, but that is to be expected. Alright, well let's get straight back to it. So we are currently in a ceasefire. We do have a lot of troops who've bulked over now. We moved over another 20 divisions, so we're much stronger. We are trying to train a few more to replace the forces on the Romanian border. Hopefully Romania does not decide to do anything bad. That would not be fun. Ideally, though, I'd like to win this war before any sort of faction stuff starts, or Germany tries to get involved. That would be the way to go. Everyone, they reckon they're strong enough, but I just wanted to give them a little bit of time off to get some organisation first. We're actually at max. What about you? You're at max as well. Okay, well let's push forward then once more, and hopefully have a much better time of it. No, there's still so much red. I hope we don't have this forever. Polish army is very strong, but the Polish are a good, strong people. We learnt that in my previous campaign as Poland. We were able to hold off the forces of Germany. Anarchist victory. Oh, the anarchists actually won in Spain. Barcelona is now the capital. Oh, go them. An actual anarchist government. Well, let's see if they actually do anything. Or is it even a government? Does it count as governments? I mean, pocket defense has come through. We're going to continue to learn here because we want everything to be better. There is advance. Just have to keep it up, really. They have fewer factories, fewer men. We will eventually get through there, so I think we're good to go. Ooh, they got 300,000 in there still. No more divisions. Boris is wounded. That's a shame. Hopefully he is back sooner rather than later. Yes, there is a bit of a push in the centre. We hope they continue. And Georgi Zukov, also injured. This is terrible. Right, any chance we get you to go through here, chap? You're not in a tank. In fact, you are going to be fast. Let's try and cut off these divisions here if we can. Excellent. Ah, nearly. But Białystok has been taken. So we very nearly arrived to surround these individuals. And excellent, they have been surrounded. Let's move you back towards here. Small victories like this do go a long way. Do we have any tanks here or such? No. Excellent. Well, hopefully these guys get stuck and defeated easily. Very good. I want to push you all the way through so we can start to outnumber everyone a lot better, please. Shouldn't be too hard. We have cut off a lot of men here, and they are surely going to be easy pickings. The 4th International, a member of communist delegates from around the world, met in Paris today for a founding conference, with supporters of Trotsky's theories taking the lead. The groundwork for the 4th International was laid, although it is still unclear what impact these efforts of organize will have on the international political stage. The news appear to have stirred Stalin's suspicions. He has suspected many high-ranking members of the party and the military to secretly support Trotsky, and many of them are still alive. With his paranoia back in full force, he has grown increasingly reclusive. His distrust and instability have caused a crisis in the Soviet government. At this rate, the nation will be plunged into civil war, a violent era for the Soviet Union. Well, hopefully we'll be done with Poland relatively soon. We don't have to deal with the civil war in a negative manner there. Expand civil support, let's do it. Sounds like something that would help us out here, avoiding war. But we do need to have up to 100 points to get on things there. We're very low on fuel, so we are going to import some here. Going to import oil from Romania. Excellent. As for construction, we have a couple more of you to be done, and then we will be going on to the military factories. You guys, could you come here and help out with this war we're trying to win? Excellent, thank you. And we have learnt about better artillery there. I clicked on the wrong place. Better artillery will help. Oh, wait. Oh, of course. It would just put me back there. Well, let's upgrade it further. Anti-tanks would be useful, but not just yet. Let's upgrade you, boyos. Excellent. Oh, forward she goes, men. Forward she goes. The 9 divisions over here are holding out still, but it can't last forever. Wait, weren't we at the border of Turnau? Yeah, they appear to be getting assaulted over there quite badly. Not quite badly, they're being assaulted. They are able to hold off for now, it seems. But we'll get all of these extra units over there soon, and then we should be able to finish them off with the extra numbers. Available research. I like ace pilots. Yes, I do. Is there a way I could actually upgrade the planes we have going into service here? You. Yes, of course. Make them more reliable. Yes, please. As reliable as we can. And the engine and the weapons. And weapons again. Excellent, we'll do that. And we'll have you overtake the production there. I'm sure we'll get some more air experience before the next. They're actually pushing us back here. This isn't good. Let's have all of you hold for a moment. And you chaps, we're going to want you back there. We just need this area taken care of first. We can't seriously allow them to push us back. This is absurd. But they're doing it. It's absurd, but they are doing it. See, when I took all of this big swath of land here, I thought we'd have a much easier time of it. The Empire of Japan has declared war on Communist China. China. Excellent. Could you forces actually get through here? Yes, they pushed us all the way back to Lwów. That is a huge amount of land that the Poles have secured. We should have these guys back, ready to rock soon enough. Excellent. The Pink Army is now going to go in and fill the void in the south. Hopefully they get there soon, because they otherwise are going to leave a huge gap there. Yeah, actually, leaving places undefended. I hate when the AI does that. China has, however, joined the Allies. The Allies are now allied to China. Huh. Which means there is potential for Poland to cause us a bit of trouble here. We don't want that. We can't afford the referendum just yet. Right, we're going to save up for the referendum, because if we become the democratic power we are supposed to be. Are you serious? We're leaving a whole entire city here unmanned. Lwów has been taken. The madness. Why does the AI insist on leaving places undefended? Just why? We got pushed all the way out of this land here. All Union Communist Party debates democracy. Surprisingly, the call for more referendums and less repressive measures against opponents of the regime has received some support in internal party discussions. While all Union Communist Party leadership remains skeptical, several influential members have supported a shift. Perhaps they have confidence that little will change in practice, or perhaps they are secretly traitors to the party cause, as many of their opponents would have it. Regardless, if the public call for such changes to come, should the leaders of the Soviet Union be ready to compromise? We need a referendum. Russia is now the Russian Federation. Democracy has returned. The communists have been ousted. Now, hopefully the new government powers can sort out this mess with Poland. Election. Wartime exception. Russian Federation is in a state of war. Normally an election would be held at this time, but being in the midst of an important conflict may argue that it cannot afford to spend time on political campaigning, or a change of leadership if that should come about. Meanwhile, others claim that declaring the ongoing war a valid reason for skipping elections is the first step towards eroding Russian democracy. After all, letting military matters take precedence over the people's influence could be a slippery slope. We could take care of matters when this is war history. Yeah, political power, stability, communism and fascism do get a bit of a raise, but we can afford it, and so we shall. Excellent, the armies are back into positions. You chaps over here should be ready for that. They did push us back, well, and they are still pushing us here. Just got to get all these forces back into line. But we are now a democratic nation, and we have the faction of Comintern International. Yeah, not so much a fan of that. Hopefully Mongolia, our good friends, forsake their communist roots. Same with Tuva. Hopefully they switch out here. Excellent. Freedom has come to the Russian people. Just still not the Polish. Improve relations with the United Kingdom. Well, how about no? You have taken over Bohemia here and Slovakia, which means they are closing in on potential Poland. It's a shame we haven't dealt with them yet, it really is. Alright, forward march again. Good bit of green, but how long will it last? I don't know. Under new leadership, with the waning power of the Communist Party, it has long been clear that the Stalinist system is unsustainable. New forces have risen up to seize power, invoking Russian ideals to guide our country along a new path. Symbolizing this tradition, Alexander Fyodorovich Kerensky has had Stalin deposed and placed in house arrest, far from the halls of power where he devised so many of his dangerous projects. As a new Russian system grows to replace the decaying corpse of the party, the secrecy, paranoia and political plotting of the old General Secretary is at an end. A new dawn for Russian politics. And a new gun for the Russians. How about you guys? We can, excellent, we will. The guns, we still need a lot of these. We're so underarmed here, which is why we are struggling to keep up. Alright, production, let's go for the better guns here. We will want a lot of you, but we don't have the factories for you. Screen, can I scroll here at all? I would have hoped to have scrolled. Okay. I still can't scroll. Huh. What if I put in so many things that I am forced? There we go, I can now scroll, excellent. Oh, we wanted a lot of you to be on the tanks, let's knock you back. We've still got a few guns being built there, let's get rid of the armoured car. And the armoured car. Excellent, we fucked up all of our production here, but at least we now do have the new equipment being produced, but it's just not going to keep up, is it? I require guns. Now, do we have friends who could give us guns? Requests? Lend-Lease? I would like some guns, please. They say yes. Well, thank you. Mongolia, I request guns. They say no. Oh, once. Give me over 1,000 guns. Well, thank you. What about somewhere like you? Would you give me guns? No. What about Germany? No. Huh. So we do have a good bit of green to the north. It's the south where we're struggling again. But the north is where we need to win. The south is not important. The north is where places like Warsaw are. It would be nice to take Stanislaw back. Excellent. Warsaw is right there. Alright, chaps, let's get to Warsaw, please. You can go in that direction, hold them off. We will take Warsaw, I'm sure. Ah, Gregory is attacked once more. Warsaw has fallen. Next up, our tanks will go to Lodz, Plock, Turin, Yule, Danzig. Excellent. Other forces will go down to Radom. And then down to Tarnow, clears Krakow. You chaps will stop them from reinforcing it. The fall of Warsaw. Onwards, comrades. We're still using that word, are we? Could you chaps go straight down to Krakow, please? We'll now have the opportunity to pressure Poland into surrender. And we should take it. Our tanks are very fast. Good, luckily we did have a tank division there. You chaps, no. You want to be down here. Let's get to it. We're trying to force a surrender. You must take the major cities, my friends. And continue to cut them off, of course. Good, we've cut off this entire region again. Let's have you guys go through here and take all of the lands, please. You there, could you stop him? You there, could you help? Excellent. Oh no, we have had it happen to us now. We do have forces going straight back through again, so it should be fine. It is fine, terrific. Again, we're leaving all of these areas just unmanned. That's not good. Poland is very close to being defeated. We can't afford that sort of nonsense here. These chaps, however, if they can get through, they can't. I can see if they could get through, we would see a surrender there, I think. Excellent. Poland will surely see a surrender soon. And a new technology for us. Terrific. Let's keep going with the mass mobilization. I do appreciate that. Right, we're giving away land again. Why do we insist on doing that? Please, chaps, hold the line, would you? Right, let's get you all down this way. Then you can fill in the lines. Good. Portugal is now in a civil war as well. Good for them. Civil wars are always fun. Now you are just what, going all over the line? No, you do all have your spots. You just don't have a plan of action. So let's get you down here. Excellent. So we'll get you to attack as well, so we can quickly sandwich in these Poles here. Fighter Ace Initiative, again, another thing I do appreciate. Also, did we get a new... No, we didn't get a new storyline. That's a shame. Can I learn about new planes yet, though? New fighter is a bit far behind, but let's start it anyway. Very good. I can't see the Poles lasting too much longer, but then we do have to rearm the army. It's going to take quite some effort. We do have military factories being built, of course. And we could go along with the economy here to partial mobilization. That'll give us a lot more factories to get this progressing a bit further. Excellent. What are we even producing? We do have a few of you still. Let's get you up to 5. And then as for the tanks, I'm going to want so many of you. It's a shame that we can't quite afford it. But one day, I'm sure we will. Excellent. Well, if everybody here could just defeat Poland, that would be great. They are very, very close. They should know that their time is up. The Polish will ally us, of course. Very good. You have a nation like you. Or would you like to join our faction at all? Not democratic. Well, that's a shame. Right, come on, old chaps. Get in here and take them out, will you? Krakow is right there, and Krakow is the way to victory, I think. There's anarchists all over Iberia now. And they're all one government, too. Interesting. And Poland has been defeated, giving us some guns. Excellent, good news. With Poland, we will satellite the Republic of Ukraine, satellite the Republic of Belarus, satellite Czechoslovakia. It's very small, but yes. Satellite Belarus, satellite Ukraine, and turn. We will then give Belarus this bit of land here. And as for Poland itself, supervised state, sub-collaborationist government in Poland, turning it into a puppet state. What do you mean I can't? Supervised state of Poland, very good. You want Poland to take all of their land back, please? Alright, well I hope nobody else can get any power here. Poland. Thank you. Ah, there is a little bit more. Well, let's go for those guys as well, under Poland. Excellent. Democracy is a fine thing. And it has been spread. Terrific. The Polish Republic is now a free nation. They, however, have no forces. Well, hopefully they can fix that. They have factories, yes? Yes, they have 23 military factories. You guys over here have nothing at all. And you guys have 3 civilians. Well, okay. No national focus is set. That's fine by me. Okay, let's have you chaps actually get rid of this. I don't think that's ever going to be useful. The remaining one should be useful. And let's have you chaps on the south side border the Slovakians, please. Oh, it all counts as the same border. Okay, well in that case, let's simply have you, my good man, watch the entire army. Oh, no. We'll have you watch the upper frontier and then have the rest of you watch the western frontier. Hopefully that's enough to deter any Germans from causing us strife, but I'm not entirely sure. We need guns. They reckon it would currently take over a year to get all of these guns back. That's terrible. What about the tanks? Same amount of time. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we can get it sorted. But we need to set up some defences here so we don't get ruffle stomped. However, factories are very important. So I think we will leave it for the factories here. Excellent. Ukraine. I'm not going to be giving you all of this land. This land is very important to me. Turkey, any chance of you doing anything? No. We could, however, get rid of the common turn. Could we not? Faction leader may only leave a faction containing only itself and puppets. Ah. So I'm stuck with you. I could kick them from the faction. I'd rather create a new faction with a democratic nation. A democratic nation in a useful position. Like Sweden. Sweden could be a very useful friend of ours. Sweden would be much more useful than somewhere like Mongolia and Tanatuva, so let's actually kick these guys out. Tanatuva is not in the faction. You are. Let's kick you from the faction. Excellent. And let's go over here and let's disband this faction here. Excellent. Common turn is no more. You'll instead look to build a faction elsewhere. Now, you wouldn't do it. You'd create a faction. Who would? Could actually ask to join theirs. Why wouldn't we be able to? Well, tension at least 80. Oh, I understand, of course. Create faction. We could create a faction with Turkey. You chaps wouldn't be interested. Ah. Greece wouldn't. Romania would. Oh, Romania has a faction, I see. No, Turkey wouldn't be a bad shout, but we need world tension at about 80, so we could get it to about 80 if we were to just justify war goal somewhere. Wait, we can't because, oh, of course, because of who we are. What about Japan? Yeah, of course, Japan is free from all that sort of stuff. Do we have any good military units over here we could send back? There is a tank unit. What is tank units? I want you to go over and join that force. Very good. You smaller divisions, let's have you come over here. Let's replace you with some of these bigger boys. Excellent. That includes you and you. You guys can go over to this northern front. Replace you with some of these chaps. Excellent. Stick you over there. No weaker units. Well, the horses are very weaker. You do still have a few weaker divisions. We'll send you over this way and have this chap send your some replacements. Excellent. Excellent. You guys, I would still rather have forces here, but let's switch you round to these chaps. Save us a bit of manpower. We'll gain manpower and equipment and such. It'll be great fun. Why would we go over there when we click on you? We'll keep some stronger forces here. Excellent. Now, hopefully we'll get a fair few chaps over there. You, however, are now the important part. I want you to get filled up with men. Because the Romanian border is checked. We have exiled divisions, do we now? Aha, we did. No longer. We have one of you join up over here. Wait, not 6. No. All of your forces are to go on the Japanese border. Except for you and you who are going... Ah, yes. Well, you two can go over there instead. We'll let these guys get a change of scenery. Mengoku, of course. Of course. Any factories around here? We're not going to free Georgia, are we? Oil, we need that. Can't give those guys away. We need all the oil around here. Armenia. Yeah, well, let's actually cancel our trade with you now. And you. We've got all the resources we need. And I'd much rather have my factories gaining us more factories. The military factories will be a great help. More civilian ones would be as well. So we'll put a few of these down for later on. And then it'll be more of you again. Very good. Because we need guns. We need guns, we need tanks. That's what I want my army to be consisting of. And I know tanks, of course, but won't achieve any of that this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying the story I'm trying to tell so far. Hopefully, as we continue to play here, we will continue to create a decent story. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.